What do you think? Should we share it with them? I mean, there's really no harm. It's already been done. So Kumo wanted to share a behind-the-scenes secret with you of the recent shoot of our R35 GT-R that's been updated for 2017. You see, we shot the tech review, we shot the full first drive review, and basically the way we do these things, the in-car stuff is done on a separate day than the stand-ups. Well, I don't know how to put this, but we decided to separate out even some of the stand-ups. So we got the tech review done first, then was going to do the stand-ups the following day for the first drive review. And we were sitting in traffic, going north on PCH, going nowhere as a matter of fact, just in Santa Monica there. Minding our own business, chilling as we do, and a motorcycle decided he was going to split the lane. And, well, behold, a damaged GTR. Now, I would like to point out that we weren't even moving. And basically, I don't know, how do you file this? This is, shit happens, basically. Yes, I was mad, but I gotta be honest, the guy who hit me, he pulled over right away, couldn't have been nicer. He was a pleasant guy to deal with. He had his information out there. We both called the police. Apparently, the police do not come out unless someone is hurt, and he was concerned about that. We filled out, traded all our information, and it turns out we actually had a lot in common. We both are into Triumph motorcycles. That's what he rode. We're both from New York. We both have not given up our 917 area codes, even though he lives in San Francisco and I live in LA. Although he got one better than me. He was able to keep his New York driver's license, but has a San Francisco address on it. I have to stick with my California driver's license. See, he's not excited about this part. The first thing I did after taking all the information down, yes, I did call the fine folks at Nissan, and I had to apologize up and down, because all kidding aside, this is painful to see. Like, this hurts my heart to see a damaged vehicle, but it's kind of one of those things. It's like the show must go on. So now if you go back and you look at the 2 episodes we shot on this car, you will notice that it's only in the tech review that you see this side of the car. In the full first drive review, you don't see this side anywhere because the damage had already been done, but we still wanted to shoot the car. So we had to bust out a little movie magic. Like, for example, whenever I'm driving the cars, what you don't know, there's always 5 GoPros that are attached to the car at any one point. So what I love to do is that signature shot of having the mount back here, so you look down the side of the car and see where I'm going. Well, you really couldn't do that with the damage here because you would see the damage. So I invented a new shot, put it here. Hope you liked it, but now you know why I changed up the shot. And the real reason I wanted to share this with you is, you know what? This rarely happens, thankfully, knock on wood. When it does, you hope it happens in a Sentra or a Murano or a Maxima, not a GTR. And I do have to apologize to the loans that this affects, because these things are tightly scheduled, and especially a car like this was probably only 1 in the LA fleet, probably 2 in the entire country. So my apologies for anybody that was going to shoot this car after me, because it will be out of commission for about 2 or 3 weeks to make it look pretty again. But I also wanted to share some behind the scenes of, it's not always glamorous shooting cars. Yes, it's very cool to shoot and drive a 565 horsepower car and scare the crap out of your girlfriend doing so. It's lovely flying to Spain and driving a new car. But for me, there's things that I love to kind of show you behind the scenes. Like, there's a lot of waiting for the traffic to go by. You got to clean the cars. You got to do a lot of post-production. But that's totally balanced out with probably the thing that's my most favorite about what I do, and that is the people I meet. Like, for example, we just talked about going to Spain to drive the Volvo. Those 2 interviews, if you've not seen those, you really need to watch them. So Graham, who is the director of safety at Volvo, the guy is Scottish, so you would swear a guy named Sven is running safety at Volvo. He isn't. This guy was a nuclear submarine scientist, and now he is building research on safety for Volvo. Incredible. And then there's that guy Stefan. Yes, he runs driving dynamics for Volvo, but he has the most, and I mean this with complete love, screwed up car resume I've ever seen in my life. More screwed up than mine, and you know where I came from. But he's amazing. If you haven't seen these episodes, you need to. And this makes up for damage of a GTR and waiting for traffic and getting eaten alive by bugs and hot days like today. Yeah, so that's kind of the real story. Yeah, we should leave him a question, shouldn't we? He's not that interested right now, but I want to leave a question. What happens in your job? Like, have you gotten into an accident recently? What is the part of your job, maybe you have a dream job, that is not so dreamy? Let me know in the comments below, and tell me what region of the world you hail from. Let me know in the comments below, or via our social media, MotoManTV all one word, MotoManTV all one word, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And with that, I want to leave you with two things. Actually, he wanted to leave you with this first one. Please unsubscribe and then resubscribe and click notifications, because YouTube is more screwed up than this. And then number two, a fun fact. There's one of these things we got to fight. Here's a fun fact. We literally, this is our open air studio. It is wonderful. It is picturesque. We can put the car in the middle of the road and have no problem. One thing we do is they change the air pattern, so the planes go over us and we have to stop every time a propeller plane flies over us. So until see you next time, bis später.